next governor of the state of Vermont.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here for this quick little press conference. And I want to start by telling you that I am humbled and honored to accept the Democratic nomination for governor of the state of Vermont. I can't tell you how grateful I am to my family, some of whom scrambled in the car to get up here just a few minutes ago. My mom, my brother Jeff, my sister, my beautiful daughter who delivered Windham County in this election, and the entire crew. But a few things I just want to mention at this moment. The first is simply that it's not only humbling, but I think only in Vermont could we see 5 extraordinary candidates run for governor of this state, all of whom would be great governors. Launch a long campaign, have over 60 debates, and never say a negative word about each other. Just spell out a positive vision for Vermont. We should be extraordinarily proud of the 5 candidates. I'm incredibly grateful to Deb, Doug, and Matt and Susan for launching such a productive and thoughtful discussion about how we get Vermont back to work. So let's give them a hand for their extraordinary. Also, to many of you here that just told me you've been counting across the state, to all the folks that turned out to help with this recount over the last 3 days, I'm grateful to Doug for his graciousness, the call I just received from him, offering his help, offering to do whatever he can to help elect this next governor of the state of Vermont. Deb and Susan and Matt have been extraordinary. To all the voters, 75,000 Vermonters who got excited about democracy because it wasn't about attacking each other. It wasn't about trying to make the other one look bad. It was about collectively spelling out a vision for this state, and the voters said, wow, I'm excited, I want to participate. Let's hear it for Vermont's democracy. Thank you. Here's the plan. On Monday at 12:30, we're going to hold a press conference at Main Street Landing to launch the campaign against Brian Doobie and articulate the case of why we need to elect Pete Shumlin as the next governor of Vermont, and you're all invited. If you can't get there at 12:30, we have a better offer. Come to Nectar's at 8 o'clock for a unity celebration to launch the campaign for governor, for the next governor of the state of Vermont. We need you at Nectar's at 8 o'clock Monday night. You're all invited. It'll be a great party. And I'm going to pledge to you, after this humbling choice, to do the following. I will do everything in my power to work together with you to win this campaign. I will use my shoe leather and all of your energy, ideas, and commitment to ensure that we spend the next 7 weeks winning so that we can put Vermont back to work. As I've traveled across this state, I have met 2 groups of Vermonters that we should all be concerned about. The first is all of the Vermonters who have lost their jobs over the last 8 years, who can't find a new job, and who have lost their hope, their dignity, and their financial security. The second group is a much larger group. It's all the Vermonters I talk to who have a job, or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. I think of Joanne in Bennington, 5 jobs, works 7 days a week, has a daughter in high school who she wants to send to college, she can't keep up. I think of Michelle in the Kingdom, who went away to college in Maine, can't come back to Vermont to get a job. I think of Michael in Barrie, who's running a body shop and is finding that he's barely keeping alive. He's almost ready to close the doors. He can't find the customers to keep his business alive. That's who I'm going to be fighting for over the next 7 weeks, and that's who we're going to put back to work when we're elected governor of the state of Vermont. Here's my story. As you know, I was lucky enough to be born into a loving family. With my brother, we took a very small business and made it successful. If I'm elected governor, I'll be the first governor since Dick Snelling who's met a payroll, built a business, created jobs, and knows how to do it successfully. If you give me the keys to the State House, we will put Vermont back to work. So I just want to close by saying thank you so much, Vermont. I am both honored and humbled. I will do everything in my power to win, to deliver on the promises, and to conduct a positive, issue-oriented campaign. The same kind of campaign that won us this nomination will win us the governorship. Vermonters don't want politics as usual. We're sick of the bickering. We're sick of the fighting. We're going to tell the story of the exact plan, which we'll articulate Monday, on how we're going to get Vermonters back to work, and together, let's roll up our sleeves and get the hard work done. Thank you so much.